and to the type of business you're planning, you're the future. People are, instead of the vanilla and the chocolate and the strawberry, people are doing the exotic flavors. The biggest flavor in the country right now is salted caramel. And people are doing, and someone does the bacon ice cream, which is awful, but it's a gimmick. It gets people through the door. We have about 30 ice cream parlors in San Francisco, but two are very extremely famous: By-Rite Ice Cream and Humphrey Slocum. By-Rite is traditional American ice creams trying fun things along the line. And Humphrey Slocum is, their clientele is Lady Gaga. They're going to sell the meat ice cream and all sorts of strange names of exotic flavors I personally wouldn't want. They both do well because people love the By-Rite. They're around the block. And they love the novelty of the Humphrey Slocum. They're around the block. So you combine the two, and every once in a while you have a failure like my avocado ice cream. Absolutely awful. Sorry, now I'm talking into your product.
No, you're okay.
So the idea is, play with it. Have some fun. Come up with some exotic flavors. And if they fail, get rid of them.
Don't use pumpkin pie filling. Use pure pumpkin. This is just pure pumpkin.
Why?
What?
Why?
Why what?
Tell me the difference.
Oh, well, the pumpkin pie has all the extra stuff in it. The chemicals, the sugar. This is 100% pure pumpkin.
Okay.
You're making pumpkin ice cream, use 100% pure pumpkin.
Okay.
Did you forget to pass out the recipe?
Oh, it's in the book.
There's a wise guy.
It's in the book.
Steve passes out the recipe.
And you don't have to buy a $200 book.
Where? It's in the book.
Oh, I forgot it's on sale today for $50.
Just check it out. I thought maybe you forgot it.
I will give you the recipe to this, even though
Nice.
it's in the book. All right. I'm a little query. I always have the machine running when I'm adding ingredients. I don't know if he recommends that or not. It's just something that I've always done.
No problem. Oh, we've all done that.
Yeah, it eats it.
Yeah,
Little
real,
corners
real
out
fast.
of it. All right, so we're
Thank you, Connie.
going to add 2 cans of this. 30-ounce can, 60 ounces. We're making half a batch.
So that's going to be a really intense flavor. Now, does this sell year-round or just at this time of year?
I don't make it year-round. I make it in the fall, through Thanksgiving. And we make pies also, ice cream pies, and these things fly. Pumpkin pie, pumpkin ice cream pie.
Do you buy a crust?
I do.
It's so easy. It's great. I was making some key lime pies. Thank you, Lisa. I was making some key lime pies, and I thought, well, gee, I'm dealing with a frozen product, so I ought to take the pie crust and throw them in the freezer. Everything will be that much colder. Wrong idea, because there was some moisture in those pre-made pie fillings that you want, and when I put it in the freezer, it dried them out so much they all cracked. So it ruined it, but it was a good way to learn. You just buy the pie fillings, and they're quite inexpensive, and they're perfect. People aren't buying it for the crust; they're buying it for the ice cream. So to hand make a big crust with the ridges all around it, it's overkill.
And when you go to Walmart to buy the pie crusts, there are 4 kinds of pie crusts. $2.59 crusts down to 99-cent crusts. Which one? 99-cent crusts. This is beautiful, isn't it?
It is.
Isn't that
Yeah, I
something?
like it. And I didn't know that. I was buying the other stuff.
Well, you're a wealthy guy. That's what you're always saying about me. I'm a wealthy guy, right?
You're a wealth of information.
There you go.
Got out of that one easy.
Okay, so we added 60 ounces of this. I actually lie, they're 29-ounce cans. So The recipe calls for 60 ounces because when I make this at the store, I have the big number 10 cans of pumpkin. So I add 60 ounces. These come in 29. I'm certainly not going to get another one for his 2 ounces. You know, he keeps this stuff.
Now, you're adding, this is a loaded question. Are you adding any vanilla?
Of course.
Okay.
Why?
I just wanted to know if you were, because
Well, we'll get there.
vanilla enhances everything.
I got a question. I always watch the videos, and I see that you guys put out the mix first, and then you put out the hardy stuff.
Right.
Isn't it useful to save like half, and then you throw it just to help it wash it?
Now, it takes a load off the motor. That's how I look at it. When you put all the liquid in first, if you put all the Oreos in first, they're on the bottom. Then when you start the motor, it's got to start all that Oreo, the heavy stuff. That's why I put the cream in, start the motor, and then throw in all my stuff.
I thought your point was putting half the cream in and using the other half to rinse it down. Yeah, the motor can tell you. Don't worry about that. I've tried that. And when you got something gloppy like this, the mix is not going to wash it down. And so it's just easier to do it with one of these Rubbermaid spatulas. These are great. They're soft tip.
Walnuts. She's about to ask how many walnuts.
That's about half a cup, half a pint. Well, I used half the container, quart container.
Now, let me wait. You're jumping ahead. Here's what the answer to that question is. How
Buy my
many
book.
walnuts do you want in your ice cream? How many chocolate chips do you want in your ice cream? Some places you go and there's tons of chips. Other places, well, not enough chips in here. Your ice cream will be different. The chips is subjective. The walnuts are subjective. The main part of this ice cream is the pumpkin. And that's what's not subjective, in my opinion, even though you may want more or less pumpkin. I won't even ask who asked that. The question was, who asked that?
Over here.
What'd you ask?
Well, are they non-crushed walnut pieces, or are they crushed pieces?
Well, there is a good answer to it. If you're buying whole walnuts and
You're
putting them
wasting your money.
and putting them into a machine that's going to break them into quarters,
Caramel.
you've wasted a lot of
The
money
secret
because the whole
ingredient.
walnuts are more expensive. Buy walnut pieces; they won't break up any further, and they might be half the cost. So it was a good answer, a good question.
Caramel. Or caramel. How do you say it?
Caramel.
Caramel?
Yeah.
In New York we say caramel.
Okay. Well, in Westchester we say caramel.
And you were rich.
You have a fetish about that, don't
So
you?
this is the, yes, very envious of your family wealth. So this is the secret ingredient in pumpkin ice cream, and that's the caramel or caramel.
You make your own?
No. But I do buy the best.
Smuckers.
Lions. Lions is good stuff. Restaurant Depot. If you don't shop, you should shop at Restaurant Depot. It's a great place to shop.
That's the name I was trying to think of this morning for those things that you can refrigerate
Vanilla.
to put the ice in. Restaurant Depot. They are great.
I had it because I drive here. I didn't want to keep 4 tablespoons of cinnamon separate, so I just threw it in with the chocolate chips. So there's 4 tablespoons of cinnamon in with the chocolate chips.
Whoa.
There it is.
There it went.
And that,
That's a lot of good stuff.
oh, it's great stuff. It's like soup. It's all good stuff.
The what?
Lions, Lyons,
And
Restaurant Depot.
I buy Smuckers at the supermarket.
Okay, fire it up. So let's go over the recipe for all you people who didn't buy the book. It's pumpkin walnut chip ice cream. I'll give you the recipe for 2.5 quarts of mix, and then you can sub it out. 2.5 quarts of mix. Gotta hand it to her, man. I'd be climbing the walls. 2.5 quarts of mix, 2.5 ounces of vanilla, 30 ounces of pumpkin, 6 ounces of brown sugar. Did I add the brown sugar? No, I didn't. I got waylaid. Brown sugar. Of brown sugar? No. It's brown sugar is 12 ounces. Hang on. This ice cream is to die for. Okay. All right, 30 ounces of pumpkin, 6 ounces of brown sugar. Now I added 12 because we doubled the batch. Okay. 3 ounces of caramel and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. And then walnuts as desired. Now the machine will break up the chips and the walnuts, and I like that. If you want chunkier ice cream, add it later. So the machine, so even though the speed is the same, because the ice cream or the cream is thicker, it'll suspend easier or more readily in the cream, and it won't grind up as much. So that's what you can do. Very seldom do I do that. I always dump everything in and let it blend and let it mix and let it get to know each other. What? 234. Super premium ice cream, 234. Creamy. Very creamy. So that's it.
Can I interject something real quick from the peanut gallery?
Not yet. The mix, the vanilla, the pumpkin, the brown sugar, the caramel, the cinnamon, and the walnuts.
Chocolate chips?
Yeah, I threw those in yesterday. I decided on chocolate chips because my wife made muffins the day before, and they were pumpkin chocolate chip muffins. And I said, And she said, yeah, chocolate chips go great with pumpkin, which is really a squash. And the chips do go great with it. So I figured, let's do it. And it was so good yesterday at the store that I thought, let's make it today.
For want of a half a teaspoon of coconut chips, my drain in the sink is blocking up. The sink's going to fill up with water. It's not going to allow the water-cooled machine to discharge the water. The compressor's going to overheat and shut off, and you're all going to think there's something wrong with the machine. I'm going to lose a fortune because I can't sell machines. So the bottom line is buy a spaghetti colander and put it in your sink, and then any rinse water that you're putting through, coconut, that little bit of coconut, some chips, you put it through the spaghetti colander instead of down the drain, and you don't have to call a plumber.
However, also, you
always
should
got a
get those
however.
little drain strainers. They're fine mesh, and they catch everything that you don't get with the spaghetti strainers. All right, this is going to be great ice cream.
What would you like to put? Are you going to put in those?
Oh, I don't care.
Or would you like a tub?
Whatever you want.
Whatever you want.
No, you're keeping it.
Yeah, but I'm going to transfer it. I'll give you a tub.
And of course, you're going to keep sampling your ice cream, even though you've made it 100 times. You're going to keep testing it because, see, I would have left out the brown sugar if I wasn't reading this to you, and I would taste it and I would know that I left out the brown sugar. He never even tasted ice cream this good. He never saw ice cream this good.
You talking about Barack Obama again?
Yeah. This is, well, you'll see. Huh? Now, you know why he's putting it in here, right? Because whatever you don't eat, he keeps and then claims that he made it. You think I'm lying, right?
Oh, I do it a step further. I repackage it and take it to doctors who make you sit for 3 hours in their waiting room. You walk in with ice cream and some cups and spoons, and you see how fast you get to be number one. And when the nurse says, oh, we'll take that for you. Oh, no, I want to give it to the doctor because she knows it's melting and the doctor knows it's melting. So I don't care how many people in that waiting room are. You're next. I do it all the time. It works great.
Here, open those up for me.
I had this one eye specialist I used to do it to up in New York. He'd only see exotic cases. And this goes on about 4 times that I walk in and, I'm here to see Dr. Jeff. And Dr. Jeff, they tell you, bring War and Peace. He makes all his appointments for 3 o'clock and you're all going to sit there for hours. So I'd bring ice cream right in. Bring ice cream right in. 4th time I do this, I waited for 2.5 hours. I said, so Jeff, what's the story? I'm here 2.5 hours. He said, the lady before you brought chocolate chip cookies, and I was full. You turncoat. But it is a great trick. I mean, people love ice cream, so you can use it to your advantage.
When you think it's ready, a few ways to check. I like to see that when it plops into the container, it maintains the peak. It doesn't just go down to the base. And then I usually pour this back in. Don't want to waste it, right? Can you have too much chocolate in ice cream?
No.
I didn't say a word.
It's okay. It's all on tape.
Stand on the side. Are you right-handed or left-handed? Okay. Give it, open and close it, and just see what you think. Whoa! Just a little.
Okay.
Did I say open it a lot? No, I didn't.
A little?
Yeah, just a little. You get the hang of that. See how it's breaking?
Oh, it's too smooth right now.
What?
It's too soft, right?
Well, it's getting there. See, it's holding
Okay.
a peak. It's
Yeah.
getting there.
Do it again?
No, go sit down.
Gotta dump it in?
Little audience participation.
I think it's great.
See how it's pretty firm? In my opinion, it's almost ready. He hates me because of the answer on the walnuts. But I don't blame him. Smart ass answer, I'd hate me too. Okay, we're there. Ready for some ice cream? This is the best.
See, now we're getting to the time of day where people are hesitating because they're so full.
They're so tired.
Yeah. There's a spatula down by your feet if you want it.
All right. Well, if you want to try some, you can have it.
Come on up.
Where's the scoop?
Right here. Once again, we have to dry them.
It's pale, but that's what it is. Little bit, rookie.
I'm gonna get it tomorrow, man. Good. Thank you.
Thank you.
Let's see.
Oh, don't feed his head.
Boy, that's good. That is really good.
Good.
You changed your mind or you're holding back?
Not me.
I need some bravado too.
You need another one?
Yeah, for Wanda.
Ken, you were pretty quiet back there today.
I was asleep.
Oh.
Sammy, come here, girl.